Hello everyone, my name is Karis and welcome to a weekend reading vlog. Well, I say reading vlog, but it's going to be more like a life and reading vlog. There's going to be some reading, but also just other stuff because this weekend is my birthday weekend. And for the first time in what feels like forever, I have actual exciting plans. And I just really wanted to do this video to document my 25th birthday. And I've got some things with like some booktube friends as well. So I just thought it would be fun. So today is Friday. And it's my birthday on Monday, but I have time off now. I finished at about 1:30 this afternoon because I'm still on like part-time furlough. So I've got this afternoon off. I've got Monday, which is my birthday, off as well. I thought I would start off now because me and my mum are going to go for a walk to a little sort of garden centre, but not what you probably would think of when I say garden centre. It's not like a big place, it's quite small. There's a little tea room with outside tables. So we're going to walk there. Fingers crossed we can get a table and sit and have a cup of tea and a scone. And yes, it is scone, not scone. Gonna go and do that and have a lovely time. And then I've got my reading sprints later. And also, not that I'm like a fashion vlogger or anything now, but this is my little outfit of the day. I mean, the top's pretty basic, but I thought this skirt was really cute. It's from New Look. It's like one of their tennis skirts because apparently I think I'm a fashionable teenager. In this like mint green check. I really like it, but apparently it's too cold outside to actually wear this. I just got back from my little walk and the little cafe garden centre situation, which was really nice. They didn't have any scones, so I was a bit disappointed because the scones they do are top tier. But we did have a like lemon meringue slice thing, which was really nice. The only thing that I really hated was the fact that for some reason they've stopped serving things on plates, so everything is like takeaway only, even though we were eating it like on a table in the centre, like in the garden centre, but outdoors. Everything was in like plastic containers and they weren't recyclable, and that I really hate that so much because that is just so wasteful. So other than that though, it was really nice. And now I'm back and I'm going to be doing my sprints with Rhiannon from Welsh Reader. So now I've got 15 minutes just to chill. Tonight I'm going to be reading Cat's Eye by Margaret Atwood, and I'm really enjoying this so far. I started it on Sunday. I'm on page like 170 now, so I've got quite a way to go still. It's about 500 pages, but I just haven't really been reading in the week. But when I sat down and read a lot of it on Sunday, I read about 100 pages in an hour. So I'm hoping that I will have a similar experience tonight with a couple of good 45-minute chunks and I can get through a good section of this. I might have like 10 minutes now before the live starts reading, but then it seems silly like reading before the live and then reading again. I don't know, is that going to be too much reading? And I'm also just having a cup of tea, and I don't know if I've shared this mug on my channel yet. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows now that I'm a huge Bimini Bon Boulash fan. I am obsessed with them. My mug says Bimini Bon Boulash. I said could the mug be any more on brand, but I mean, I think this is the most on brand thing you've ever seen. Bimini Bon Beaker in the style of Nick Sharratt, who illustrated Jacqueline Wilson's books. Does this not just scream me? Like, this was literally made for me. Anyway, I'm gonna get on now because I said that I had 15 minutes before the live starts and now I only have 10.
Oh, we love it.
Okay, so we're on our live and this just happened. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Go on.
Wait, can you even see?
Yeah. Yay, Rhiannon hit 2K and everyone's super excited in the comments. I'm going to put the camera down now because this is really awkward, but I've just finished the sprints with Rhiannon. Actually, we finished like half an hour ago, and unlike last week, we actually came off them quite quickly this week. I think I was off by like 10:30. Last week we pressed end on the sprints at 10:30. and stayed chatting for 2.5 hours and came off the backstage section at 1 in the morning. So this week we've learnt from our mistakes. I think we're both pretty tired and just wanting to like get an early-ish night in. I had such a lovely evening. I honestly think it's one of the best sprints that I've done. I just enjoyed it so much. We've been doing these like every week on alternate channels since the end of January, I want to say, and I've really enjoyed all of them so far. They're always such a lovely time, like genuinely one of the highlights of my week. It's so nice to speak to Rhiannon, and it's so nice to have people in the comments that are like coming back every week and to like chat to the same people. And I know we like to talk a lot, but I feel like, you know, people know what they're getting now with our sprints. You're going to get 45 minutes of reading and then 45 minutes of chatting basically. And tonight Rhiannon actually hit 2k in one of the sprints, which you will see the reaction for, which I put in the vlog because I was like filming it as we were on the sprints. And it was just so exciting. It was just so lovely. And there was a time before that when everyone was sort of like hyping each other up, like loads of people actually hitting subscriber goals. I think someone hit like 50 subscribers and someone hit 250, and it was really nice just to see like everyone sort of building each other up and being like, oh yeah, I've subbed to you, I've subbed to you. It was so nice. And like that's the thing that I really just love about being on BookTube, is having people to talk to and having made such like real amazing genuine friends over the past year. And I'm sure I'm going to talk about this like on Monday, because I can see like the stack of things that people have sent me, and to think that people would want to send me things for my birthday is just like, I could cry thinking about it. So yeah, it's been such a lovely evening. I think a bit emotional for Rhiannon, a bit overwhelming. It was also quite funny because I don't even know how we got onto it, but we were talking at one point about pronunciations and how I say toothpaste and not toothpaste. So please let me know in the comments how you say that. And then I also told the story of how a remote control for like the TV in my family, my mom calls it the tweaker. That is what it's known as in my household, and I thought this was a thing for like 16 years of my life. And I'm trying to get people now on the live. People on the live said that they were going to start calling it that. So if you're watching this, this is my call to you to bring the word tweaker into everyday common language and not just my household. In terms of reading, I have read up to page 252 now. So I think I've done like 90 pages tonight, which is a bit less I think than I thought I would do. But I was distracted in various places and I was eating and stuff like that as well. So I am like basically exactly halfway through now. Hello, so it is Saturday now. As you will have seen in the last clips, I had my Saturday morning pancakes, which are like a tradition. I have them every single Saturday. It's been almost a year since I started doing this now, and honestly my Saturdays have been so much better since I began that trend. I am just about to go and make my birthday cake, and I don't know if I said this before, but yeah, I'm making my own birthday cake. I really love baking. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I would probably be baking something this weekend anyway. I basically just want to make a cake, and we're going to say that it's my birthday cake. But this is what I'm going to go for. I decided to go for something a bit different, something that I've never had before. But it's a maple and pear cake. So I thought this would be quite nice and quite just something different. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm not going to do the ruffling, although it is a ruffle cake apparently, because I don't know. I just think it looks a bit weird, and I don't think I have like a piping bag attachment to do that. So I'm just going to make the icing and like spread it round. Right, we've had our first, not disaster, delay. Because I didn't check how much flour we had. Obviously used the flour for pancakes this morning, but even without having used that, we didn't have enough, because I need to use 325 grams and I had like literally 25 grams left, and I used like 100 for the pancakes. So yeah, my mom very kindly has offered to drive to the shop to go and get some. So it'll only take her like 5 minutes, but Yeah, love that organisation. It's a good job I did this today and early, because this is what I mean. It always takes me like 10 times longer because there's always something I forget or something that I just take forever to do. But this is where we're at the moment. So I've got the dry ingredients other than most of the flour in here. So this is flour, corn flour, ground cinnamon, ground ginger, mixed spice and baking powder. And then in here I've got like the sugar, butter and egg. I think that's all that's in there. So now I've got to, when I've got the flour, combine them like a bit at a time, also with 300 ml of milk, so like alternating. And then I can put them in the tins, which are like lined and greased, and then they can go in the oven. I've got 3 tins, but 2 of them are the same size, this one, and then this one is bigger. So this will be the bottom one, and I think like maybe when it's all come out of the oven, when it's all cool, I can try and like trim the edges of it so it's all the same as the other 2. Okay, so we've got the mixture. This is what it looks like. And now I've got to divide it between the 3 tins, and I'm gonna try and use the scales and do it evenly, but whether that's actually gonna work out or not, we'll see. Okay, the cakes are out. In classic me fashion, I thought the oven was on 160, but it was on 180. So the recipe said put them in for 25 to 30 minutes, and I've taken them out at 22 minutes because I went to check them and I was like, they are looking a bit, you know, overdone. But I'm hoping that it's just the tops, because like 22 minutes at 180 versus 30 minutes at 160, surely can it be that much difference? Who knows? I'm sure they'll be fine. They have risen into like mounds quite a bit, so I don't know how well they're gonna like stack, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And for now, I'm gonna be making the pear, I don't even know what it is, like a caramel, except it's not a caramel. Okay, update. The pear is looking like this. It's soft and most of the liquid's dissolved, and that's what it told me when it was ready to remove from the heat. That's what the recipe said it should look like. So yeah, this is ready, just letting it cool. And now if we come over here, I have heated over some like simmering water, egg white and sugar, and I've been like whisking away at that for about 10 or 15 minutes. And now like I think the sugar has dissolved, so I'm going to whisk it with this electric whisk until a meringue forms. I've only made meringue once before and it was a success, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have the same success here, but you know, wish me luck, I guess. It doesn't say anything about like stiff peaks or anything, it just says until it's thick, and I would say that this is thick. So I'm literally gonna cry. I know it's just a cake, but I've been making this thing for like 3 hours, and I just wanted it to be good. I stupidly decided to try and cut the big cake, because I've made a cake before that's 3 layers with 2 smaller layers and 1 big layer on the bottom, and it looked terrible. I was like, oh yeah, well I could just cut the edges of the big one to make it smaller, but let's just say my carving skills are not, don't leave anything to be desired, and I've cut it at a really bad angle. I don't even want to show it, it looks terrible, so now I don't know what to do. I don't even want to show it. This is the, this is the side, and I'm like, do I like try and splodge it all back together? I don't know, I'm gonna go and have a meltdown and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, now that we've done the first layer, it's not too bad. This is where we're at. I'm gonna go and get the other cakes now. It doesn't actually look too bad. I just don't know how it's all gonna hold together. Okay, I'm just about to put it in the fridge, hence the weird location, but this is the finished product. It looks absolutely shit. sick, you know. I just had such high visions. But even with the bottom layer, it's not even the bottom layer that's the problem, to be honest. It's the fact that I cut the pears too big. I should have thought about that, really. You can't really layer it. It's uneven. The icing is rubbish. I'm sure it'll taste fine. I don't know, I wanted to make something that looked really nice as well. Like, imagine giving someone that for their birthday, you'd be like, what is that? But at least it's just for myself and not for anyone else, because that would be worse. So yeah, gonna put it in the fridge. Hello again, it's much later now. I've filmed, I've almost finished editing, and I've been out for a run. I literally just got back about 20 minutes ago because I'm being very last minute today, because I stayed in most of the day when my parents were out for a walk and everything, waiting on a very exciting delivery that will hopefully be coming tomorrow, because I paid for it to be delivered today, only to be emailed at about 4:30 saying, oh, by the way, we're delivering it tomorrow now. But they haven't given me a time, so now I'm like, well, do I sit in all day again tomorrow? So because of that, I was like late going and doing the things that I wanted to do, like go out for a run. But I will show you the very exciting parcel tomorrow, and I don't want to dwell on it because I feel like I've been moaning all vlog. And you know, I've calmed down from the cake instant now. Some people message me on Instagram being like, it looks really nice, it'll taste really nice. And I know I was being very over dramatic about it, but I just hate when things don't go the way that I want them to, in terms of like my own work, I guess. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, and if I don't do something perfectly or do something right the first time, then I'm really harsh on myself. But yes, I just got back from a run 20 minutes ago, and in about 15 minutes time I'm going to be going on a Zoom with some of my amazing friends. I would describe us as the group that frequent Anna and Shannon's Sunday morning reading sprints, which are fantastic, by the way. I will leave a link to both of their channels in the description so you can come and join us on a Sunday morning, because they're always the best way to kick off the weekend, or the end of the weekend. So I think it's going to be me, Shannon from 155 Books, Anna from Read to Me at Midnight, Leanne from Leanne Rose, Shah from Thoroughly Enjoyed Books, Sylvie from the TBR Diaries, Eva from Pretty Purple for Polka Dots, I was so close to saying that perfectly, and Charlotte from Coiny Reads. I think that's going to be everyone that's there, and I'm so excited. We've done a Zoom before, most of us at least, around early New Year. It was just so nice to have a proper chat, so I'm really excited about that. But in true me fashion, I'm running super late. So as I said, just got back from my run, had like the world's quickest shower, haven't had time to redo any of this situation, so my hair is definitely greasy. My makeup, you know, I've ran in it, sweated some of it off. But that's the joys of Zoom, right? You can't really see. I feel like it looks presentable through a screen. If you're in real life, then maybe not. My hair also definitely smells of pancake batter. And when I was just brushing it, there was like a massive clump at the end of my hair. So they should all probably be glad that they're not having to see me in person. This is the outfit that I'm wearing. So it's this little cute dress that I think was from Pull & Bear, I want to say, or Bershka, one of them. And it's probably a bit extra, but if you can't wear a cute dress on your second almost sort of lockdown birthday with greasy hair that's got pancake mix in it and sweated off makeup, then when can you? I'm gonna go and grab my gin. I'm also having Chinese for tea tonight, but it's like Tesco Chinese from the microwave or the oven, not like a takeaway, because I'm gonna have a takeaway tomorrow night. And to be honest, I would be happy having 2 in a row, but because I'm at my parents' at the moment, they wanted to have the supermarket Chinese tonight, so I was like, I will just go in with you on that. I feel a bit all over the place because I'm so like last minute, but I can't wait to speak to everyone. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Gin has been secured. Gordon's White Peach, which I tried last night on the sprints for the first time, and it was really nice. Also got some tonic, got a tiny bit of the Fever Tree one left, and then we're going to move on to the Asda own brand. Tonic is expensive, and I thought I would treat myself to one expensive fancy bottle, and then we're on to the own brand. So I better savour that tiny last bit while it lasts. Also, yesterday I made it like way too strong, so let's repeat that mistake. How much do you... I probably should have done a tiny bit, because I don't think this tonic is even gonna like fill half the glass. Actually, maybe that'll do. I don't really want to mix the 2 tonics, which I understand is like ridiculous when I think about some of the alcohol that I've probably mixed in the past, but okay, I made it quite strong for the amount of tonic, but we'll make do with this. Cheers. Okay, everyone is here. Hi.
It's totally the start of the
Yeah, it's...
I love 5 minutes.
I love her because my background, like you can't actually see me. It's like trying to wave.
Hello. It's like 1:45 in the morning now. I came off the Zoom about half an hour ago. At the end it was like just me, Shah and Sylvie who was left on the call. And Charlotte actually for quite a long time, until about like 10 minutes before that. I did debate just like checking in again in the morning, but then I thought, Caris, is it a vlog from you if there's not like one clip when you're literally in bed? So I thought it would be like rude and breaking tradition not to include this. I had such a lovely time. I just feel so overwhelmed and so like grateful to have these people in my life. Like I would honestly cry. I feel like I am gonna cry on Monday. I'm gonna put in this footage captured by Shah of this really great moment when I went to the bathroom and then got back, and well, you'll see.
I don't know if like my internet's, I'm now just like talking to myself. I don't know if like my internet's gone or if like or if this is like a thing. I can't do it anymore. I'm tired.
So I'm gonna go to bed now because Shannon and Anna are sprinting tomorrow from 10 with Sylvie and Shah, who were up until half an hour ago with me on Zoom. So good luck to them, and I'm gonna try and join in tomorrow, like in the chat. I should be up. Hello, it's Sunday now. I need to put the camera down as usual. It's Sunday now. I had such a lovely evening last night, as I said. Although I feel okay now, but when I first got up this morning, I have to say I was feeling a bit rough. I don't know why, but my body decided to wake me up at like 10 to 7, and then I was lying there for like an hour and a half in bed being like, why can I not get to sleep? So in the end I just decided to get up. But I have just been watching the reading sprints on Shannon's channel this morning. They're on. I've got all the girls on my laptop here next to me. Here they are. It's Shannon, Sylvie, Shah and Anna this morning. But I haven't really been doing that much reading. I've read a little bit of Cat's Eye this morning so far in the second sprint that we just did. I think I read like 20 pages of it maybe, but I'm gonna try and read another 10 pages now because we've got about 15 minutes left of the final sprint. I do also have this, The Shelf, which is going to be my next read, and I might start it today. I don't know. I was thinking I might pick it up because I have been reading Cat's Eye for like over a week now, and I think, oh, maybe if I just read The Shelf I could get through it in like a day and then I'd feel a bit more accomplished. But I know from like past experiences when I've got 2 books on the go, it's probably better to just focus on the one. That's sort of it this morning. I think we're going to go to Stratford this afternoon, and also my exciting delivery will be coming within the next hour, finally. Parcel that I've been waiting for 2 days has arrived. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is something that I've treated myself to as a 25th birthday present, and I feel like I'm so excited, but I also feel like a level of guilt for spending so much money on something for myself and not like putting the money into savings or putting it towards like a holiday or something like that. This is something that I've sort of had in the back of my mind as something that I want for a very long time, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Like, what else have I been spending money on this year? Really, I haven't. Like, I have saved a lot of money, and I'm in a very fortunate position to have been able to do that. Even like with being on furlough, I've managed to save money. Yeah, I sound like I'm trying to justify the purchase now, which I shouldn't do. It's an iPad and also a pencil. I have been thinking about getting an iPad for a really long time because I have a little Wacom, I think it is. I have like a little drawing tablet that I plug into my laptop and use, and I do like digital drawing mainly for my embroidery projects. I have always like had in the back of my head like, oh, it would be so nice to have an iPad to do that on, but I've always thought, oh, you can't justify that, and now I've got one. Okay, I've taken the like plastic coating off, so shall we just, I don't want to be that person. Has anyone seen that video where like someone's opening their brand new iPhone and on camera and then they just drop it? So I don't want to be like that, but oh, shall I take this coating off? That's going to be so satisfying as well. Ooh. I don't want to touch it. I feel like I don't want to get it dirty, but this is it. I got like the pinky coloured one, mainly because it was the cheapest option. Like I didn't want to pay £10 more to get blue, but also because I love pink, so it's a win-win. Okay, so I have the cake, the ugly cake.
It's ugly cake.
That's my dad, and we're gonna eat some of it now because we can't wait any longer. So I'm sure it's gonna taste nice, but let's just have a final admiration of how ugly it actually is. It's rustic, it's homemade, it's fine. I'm over the fact that it's ugly now because I'm sure it'll taste good. But yeah, let's just cut into it and see. Okay, in a massive, well not a massive, but in a change of plan, we're now going to Worcester instead of Stratford. So I've got the sun in my eyes. The cake was nice, by the way, but yeah, we're going to Worcester instead of Stratford because it's about like 1:30 now, and Worcester's closer. Probably just have a walk. We've got like a loop that we do around the river, and then probably go into town. Might go into Waterstones, but I don't really think I should buy books today because there's this pile of what I assume is books on my floor for tomorrow, which I'm just so overwhelmed by. But yeah, I probably shouldn't buy anything unless I see anything that's like definitely not on my wish list, like brand new, maybe. But yeah, I think we're gonna go and do that. I'm not gonna take my camera because I can't really be bothered to carry it around, but I might take a few clips on my phone and put them in here. I'm back. The lighting is appalling, but we're gonna move past that. I just thought I would do one final check-in for today, for Sunday, because I don't think anything else exciting is gonna happen today, and I want to like charge my battery and stuff, and I'm also aware that this vlog is probably quite long already. I don't know if it's gonna be interesting. Like, let me know. I would love to do more vlogs. I wanted to do this one in particular like mainly to document my birthday, but if like you like this, I could do more weekend vlogs. But I had a really nice day today. I went to Worcester, had a little walk around the river as I said, and then went into Waterstones. That was the only shop I went into, but I love the Waterstones in Worcester. The other main one that I go to when I'm at my parents' is in like a big shopping centre, and I just don't think it compares. Today they had so many new hardbacks and stuff in, and I was just so tempted by so many of them. I was this close to buying Sister Song because it was so beautiful, and then the back of the dust jacket had this big rip in it, and I was like, no, it's a sign that you don't need to get it. But I did treat myself to one book. I know that this one hasn't come off my wish list because on Amazon it's still down as pre-order, and that is The Perfect World of Muako Sumida by Clarissa Gunawan. It looks like this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in this light, but this bit is like holographic, but this sounds so good. It's been on my radar for a really long time. It's translated from the Japanese, I believe, and it's about a girl who is dead. That's how the blurb starts, and it's all about like realizing that maybe she wasn't who they thought she was, and I'm just really excited by that premise. But other than that, I got back, chilled for a little bit, but then pretty soon after that we had a takeaway from just one of our favorite local Italians, and I had this, it's like a ravioli. It's bright pink because it's got like a beetroot like coating, but it's not, it doesn't taste beetrooty, if that makes sense, because it's like a creamy thing with beetroot, and it's like spinach and ricotta I think, and it has like pistachios, I want to say. When I first ordered it I was intrigued but wasn't sure how it was gonna be, but I love it so much. It's so different to anything else I've ever had, but I just really love it. And then we had a nice cheesy garlic bread as well, so that was lovely. And now I think I'm just going to go and watch Line of Duty because we've been binge watching that. We are on season 5 now, but we've watched like 2, 3, 4 and 5 within the space of a couple of weeks. So I'm very wanting to get caught up fully, because the new season I know is like nearly done, and I keep seeing it on Gogglebox and it's really stressing me out that I'm going to spoil myself for like the big reveals and stuff in it. So yeah, I need to get that done. So I think we're going to go and watch an episode of that. And I have also been trying out the iPad, which I am loving so far. I've only put onto it so far Procreate and also the Kindle app, just little people sketches I've been doing. And I've also been doing a outline of Shakespeare's birthplace. So this is where I'm at with that. I've still got quite a lot to go over here, but yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It's my birthday. I'm 25 today. Oh, I'm so excited. It feels so nice to have something to just like celebrate and just have a day that's a little bit different, you know, after so many months of the same. And although it is my second sort of lockdown birthday, I just feel so like happy and grateful and everything. So yeah, all that I've done today so far is get up, open a few of my cards. Now I'm just chilling. I'm gonna go in the shower in a minute, but my mom's in there at the moment, so I'm just chilling, gonna read a little bit. I think I've decided that I am gonna make progress with cat's eye instead of picking up something new. I'm on page 288. I'm not sure where I was yesterday. I think I've read like maybe 20 or 30 pages at best. If I could get this finished like by midweek, that would be excellent, but I'm not feeling too optimistic. The postman, that was the postman at the door, and he bought, how do I do this without showing my address, this box, which I know is from Rhiannon, because she was like, if you get something in a fairy loot box, it's from me. I assumed that it wouldn't arrive until later and I would have to like maybe go and collect it off my neighbours or something when I got back this evening, but it's arrived. It's like a birthday miracle. It's like he knew, because the postman never comes this early. I swear he doesn't normally get here until about like early afternoon, and it's only 8:15. So I'm so happy. I'm gonna open that when I open the others as well.
It's a silent movie.
No, I just need to take the thumbnail. I'm so overwhelmed, and I can't stop smiling, but I also just feel like I could cry. Okay, I just opened everything and I'm just so guys, I just love everyone so much. Thank you, thank you. I was gonna film my reaction, but I started and it was really awkward because it was just like my parents sitting like sort of looking at me watching, and then I was like trying to talk to them but also like open the presents and be like, oh, this is this, and but my parents were like, what? So yeah, I stopped filming, but I can't even believe like the people that I've got to know like these past few months since like 2021 started. Like it's been a really shit year. I'm gonna cry. It's been like a really shit year for everyone I know, and to like have decided to come back to BookTube, it's like the best decision that I could have made. And yeah, I know it's not about like gifts and stuff like that, but I just feel I don't even know if I'm going to keep this in because I'm literally crying. Yeah, I'm going to put the camera down, hang on. I just feel so grateful to have like all these people that I call friends now, and just thank you so much. Like I already feel so loved and just having such a nice day, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So yeah, I'm going to compose myself because I don't actually want to cry, because that would be a hassle. I'm going to do a book haul. Unfortunately, not my actual reaction, but I mean, you've seen the almost tears there. But I just as a sneak peek, like, what? Like, what? I can't. Oh, And also I just want to show this because Rhiannon got me this, and I'll include it in my haul as well, but isn't this just a bit of me? Reading is fundamental. Drag Race bookmark and a Taylor Swift candle. Oh, I think I'm going delirious. I need to stop. But just thank you to anyone who sent me anything, or anyone who's just like said happy birthday to me or any of that. I can hear my phone pinging in the background. It's already almost 10 o'clock. So I do need to go, but I will take you to the beach with me, include a few clips. I don't know if I'm going to vlog in public, probably not, but I'll put a few clips in, a little montage, and then I guess this evening I'll wrap up this video, this mess of a video. And I am back. I've had such a lovely day, like the best. Just, I couldn't have asked for a nicer birthday, especially like given the circumstances. It was just really chill. We like had a walk up to sort of like a viewpoint. We had some lunch, had ice cream, went for a walk along the beach, and then sat for a couple of hours and just read on the beach, which was lovely. I am now up to page 365 of Cat's Eye. So I've actually read a fairly decent portion this weekend, to be fair, a lot more than I thought, and I've got less than 150 pages left. So I'm thinking before I go to bed now, if I can stay awake, then I'm going to try and read another 10-20 pages or so, and then try and finish it over the next couple of days. So yeah, really enjoying this one so far, although I did enjoy the first half a lot more. I feel like there's more things going on now that I'm not as interested in, but I'll talk about it more in my wrap up because that's not really what this video is. Yeah, sat on the beach for a bit, read, and then went for a little drive to like the next town along and just had a walk along like the promenade thing there, and then went back to where we were originally and sat on the beach again with some fish and chips, just the classic seaside way to end the day, and then drove back. And I've been back for a little bit, just had a drink, had some more cake, and now I've come up to get ready for bed and the day is over. I just spent like 10 minutes looking through all the gift notes again, and then I started crying again. So it's just been very overwhelming, and as I said before, I just feel so lucky. But I thought I would quickly talk through the other little bits that I got for my birthday, just in case anyone is interested. These were all things from my parents, who also obviously very kindly took me to where I went today, which I'm so grateful for. And it's actually my first birthday since my 20th, so my first in 5 years that I've been able to spend with my parents for like the whole day. But yeah, obviously like the day was the most special thing, but they did really kindly get me some things. I mean, I ordered most of them myself, to be honest, because my mum was like, I want to get you these, but can you just order them for me? The first thing I got was some new wireless headphones. These are just the ones from Skinny Dip. I also found a code for 30% off Skinny Dip, so these were like £28 even though they were meant to be 40. I do use wireless ones when I'm running because I find the cord really annoying, but I've had my old wireless headphones, which were also Skinny Dip, for about a year and a half now, and the charging case has like run out on them. I did contemplate buying some AirPods, but I've just invested a lot of money into the iPad and didn't want to drop another however much it is for them. Then speaking of running, they did actually get me a couple of running bits. So I wanted some new leggings, and I got these ones which are like blue. They look a lot brighter on camera, but they'll be a bit different because the only ones that I run in at the moment are plain black, so I thought these ones would be nice for like the spring. And then they also got me this little like long sleeved zip up with a half zip sort of thing, long sleeved, very thin. I also got this little tennis skirt from New Look. You can't really see it, but it's just a black tennis skirt. It's exactly the same as the one that I was wearing in my previous clip, the checked green one, except in plain black. So that's really nice because I think it will go with a lot more things, and hopefully again when I can actually go out and do a few more things, that will be really nice to wear. And then the other clothing bit I got was this from Monkey, which you are not going to be able to see at all, but it's just some dungarees in this nice pistachio, I want to say, sort of colour. I have the exact same thing in a navy blue that I've worn in vlogs I think before. It's from Monkey, which I love, and this one will be really nice for spring, so I can basically just live in different colour variations of this outfit. And then the final thing that my parents got me was this. This is Minor the EP by Gracie Abrams. I've recently started listening to Gracie's music. I really like listening to it when I'm working because it's sort of like chill sort of vibe. So yeah, those are the bits and bobs that I got from my parents. I just have felt so much love today. So yeah, before I start getting emotional again and probably start crying again, I'm gonna sign off this vlog now. I don't know how long it's been, probably like an hour. So if you stuck with it for this long, then thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and as I've said before, I just appreciate everyone who interacted with me in any way on my birthday so much. You've all helped to make this day like the best day that I've had in 18 months. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I keep wanting to cry. I'm just gonna go now. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all keeping safe and staying well. If you want to leave a comment but don't know what to say, then please feel free to leave me an emoji to let me know that you've watched the video. And I will see you again next time. Bye.